Hi YouTube, National 888 here, bringing you yet another free-for-all game. Today, we're going to be playing as English. If you enjoyed the content so far, please hit the like and subscribe button. Do appreciate it. We are a bit of an interesting one for you. We got three Mongol players in this game, of all things. Very unusual civ in free-for-all, of course, so pretty wild to see three of them. The other civ's not as unlikely. However, purple playing JD, also a bit unlikely, so got some unusual situation, let's say that here. And we've also got a mountain map, a very mountainous map, some very big mountains blocking sections of the map. So we're gonna get set up in the corner. We've decided that we like this little, like hidden away. This is a perfect, spawn for English, right? Like you got some deer and some trees up against really kind of wedged into the corner of the map. Pretty safe and secure. Can't be attacked from the top. One player already giving up here, so we'll see what happens with that. I wasn't following what happened with the purple player, but like he's decided that he doesn't want to play this game, so we'll see who picks up that kill. I don't really recall what happened here, but we're scouting. We're looking for that king. One probably is trying to figure out what happened with. I think actually, oh, I do now I remember. Okay, so here's the king. So red, I guess. He did scout that, but maybe he didn't notice it on the it's like once they leave the game, it is not going to show up on the mini map. Unless he was looking at a scout there, he wouldn't have picked up on the fact that there's a king there. So let's take a look and see if anything comes of that. I'm scouting all around out here. Red comes back again, or pink comes through. Does pink notice it? I think he probably did notice that one, but he's kind of far from it also. See how it goes. I did notice there were some vills over here, so I was at this point, I was like, where's this king? I'm looking everywhere with my scout. Like, yo, where's this king at, guys? I know it's got to be around here somewhere. I've scouted everywhere over here, and I'm like, okay, he's probably not up here. Go down to the next area. We saw some vills in the middle here, like one here, I think. Yeah. So now we're looking. Well, unfortunately, we didn't scout over here yet, I guess. So we're going to make sure it's not here, and then I realized no, it's not. And we're gonna scout. So let's take a look at our own vision here. We're putting us on our base cam here and taking a look at what we see. I haven't checked my scout yet. I probably should. Oh, there we go. So I just saw it on my screen, but I don't. Okay, it looks like I noticed it. I definitely panned back there, and I remember the spot. So now I'm. Let's see, what am I doing to deal with that? I'm sending my knight. So luckily I'm English. I've got the Abbey of the King. I'm sending my knight straight away over there. So that's kind of a nice advantage. I did my tier list recently, and I put English pretty low, but I think we're pretty mid. But there's some nice things about early English, right? Like having that knight out really early allows you to snipe kings. That a lot of these FFA games, usually somebody leaves the game. Almost always, someone leaves the game really early on, right? They don't always, have their king still alive. Sometimes they feed it to a player, but it's when they do, it's pretty nice if you can scout it and pick up that kill. So we do get the kill. So we start off this game pretty solidly with the free kill. We didn't have to invest much to get that kill. Got the king is free. He just pops right out, I think, the first time. Now we're able to harass Teal with our king, so we're looking pretty good here already. Teal is really getting hurt on. Ooh, I lost my king. A bit of a mistake on my part there. But we decided to get our wooden walls up right here against Teal and red. Start our boom. Got 2 TCs right here, which is nice. I love being wedged in this corner. Pretty safe. Feeling pretty safe. My position in this game. Probably should have walled here. Didn't finish this wall either. A little mistake there on my part. Now we've got a tower up here, and we're just being annoying as possible, getting our arrow slits. Let's see if these are gonna increase our range enough. No, not really. We're not able to really harass that gold line anymore. But I think teal is probably not doing too well in this game now. We've done a decent bit of damage. He's looking at 50 workers or 67. So yeah, it's looking like a good spot for us in this game. It's teal, especially having already picked up a kill. Now teal is trying to burn down my wall, but you know, we're just destroying him with our tower here. Probably repair that. There we go. Did repair it. Meanwhile, looks like blue has picked off a player. Didn't see who got that kill. Imagine it was blue. He's coming back to defend himself against pink now, however. And we're just still fighting teal here. He's trying to come through our a wall again. We rebuilt it and just not taking the best trade, right? Like trying to break my wall with my mango shooting at him. It's not looking too great for him. I could almost afford my Imperial Age. We're looking pretty strong here. With teal. However, of course, taking these kind of fights, like I've said before, is kind of tough. I could have avoided this fight, but he was so close to me that I knew I really needed these resources, because you can see my only gold here is this one. There are a couple down here I have stashed away for later if I need them, but you know, I really need to get out and get these stone and these gold eventually. So I do want to get teal out of here as soon as I can, despite already having picked off a kill. I don't need to kill him necessarily. I just need to, you know, reclaim this whole area here, right? Like these are what I want. So speed things up here. We push through into teal's base. Teal just surrenders at some point here. He gives up, and I send my men-at-arms right away over here to look for the king. Like orange is doing the same. He's a little bit late to the party, and he just barely I get there in time before he does. We get the kill. Now we've got two. Blue looks like blue killed this player as well, so blue probably has 2 kills as well, I'm guessing. We'll have to find out later. I'm sure his supply cap isn't up there yet, but he does seem to have a kill. I wonder, maybe red got one of them. I'm sure red's done something at this point. We'll take a look later to get a higher supply count and take a look and see what's going on. So now that we've got 2 kills, we secured this area in front of our base. We're feeling pretty strong. We don't really want to get involved in too many more fights just yet. We want to go up to Imperial Age, and we want to, you know, finish our boom, get our upgrades before we take any more fights. And go ahead and speed things up. I think a lot of these other players are feeling the same way. But orange does have a kill. Interesting. I wonder who orange killed actually. Maybe he killed the player in the middle here. Instead of blue. Blue gets a kill. Huh. I guess there was a king just sitting back here. He just picked off maybe. I'm guessing that's what happened. No one got that one. So blue is now on 250 as well. Red is probably, yeah, just on 200. So red's the only one without a kill in this game, so he's kind of on the back foot. I have 2, so I'm probably looking the strongest. But as far as the scores go, you can see red is way ahead. He's just boomed fully. And he's got a huge army here. He's got Imperial Age. He's got Elite Keshiks. He's got a bunch of them too, right? Like, so despite not having any kills yet, red has the highest score. He's ready to take a kill. Pick up his first kill here. He's not gonna have any mercy, right? Like, he's just been free to boom this whole game, straight to Imperial, and the Mongol horde has picked up their first kill. So now we're looking at, you know, orange over here, who's pretty weak. He's also playing Mongols, but you know, I don't know what he's been doing this game. He did get a kill. I think he stole a kill from the middle, but he's just too far behind. We're 26 minutes in here. You know, he's built this landmark. For whatever reason, I'm not sure why. Instead of the Gur, or the you know, the one for the what do they call it? The one for the gold. I forget the name of it. Sepri Doubt, I think is what it's called, maybe. And then he's gone Kaganite, but he hasn't really, you know, what is his ego looking like? What's going on here with this guy? He's lost. I mean, he's never built a lot of workers. Seems. He's gone the Kaganate Palace Rush. This guy, on the other hand, has gone with the White Stupa, which he's doing a lot better with, it looks like. So that's definitely a landmark I want to try as Mongols. I think it's technically better. Even though Kaganate is, if you just rush straight to Imperial, I think Kaganite's fine, but this one's probably like, you know, you get this much stone per minute is really, really nice for Mongols with getting just to research your upgrades with. And now and you put it by your sheep, and you know, look at his eco. He's going crazy here, right? Like red has 2,600 food a minute. Just no, he's looking good. But we're also looking good. We got a couple kills. We'll have to see what happens with orange up here, but for now, I think we need to hit our supply cap though. We're still way behind on capping. We didn't get the boom as quickly as red did, and we're still fortunately waiting. We get our Berkshire up here in our white tower, move our king up to the front here. Kind of a risky spot for the king. Actually, I could have considered keeping him back here, but I was kind of worried. I feel like these would have better fire armor and defense against both these players are Mongols that are left in the game, so that's kind of why we decided I'd rather just have this set up here. I should actually get some stone walls in. Actually, that is what I'm doing right now. We're getting the stone wall set up. It's Mongols, which is great. And you see these players just kind of poking out in the middle here. I don't know if we've picked up any relics in this game. Probably not. I want to say. But are like 3 relics here. One of the HRE players, I'm assuming, dropped all 3. No one picked them up, strangely enough. I imagine that red will eventually pick those up, but we'll see. That is pretty strange. No one's bothered with them. So we see green, or we see I'm moving into orange base. I know orange is the weaker of the two for sure. I didn't even think he had any kills. I didn't realize he had one, but I knew that he wasn't doing too well compared to red. And I figured, you know, if I get the kill on this guy, then I can seal the deal probably, right? Like I'm a, you know, two extra kills, I can take him out. Looks like red's unaware of my plans, and we do manage to pick off orange. So now we're up 100 supply on red if we are able to supply max, which we still haven't done. A little bit struggling a little bit on my eco supply here. Red, of course, can't break through without siege. We got stone walls, perfect. And you know, now despite him having a better eco than me, a much better bank, we do have a supply advantage, so we're gonna have to see how this works. I'm waiting to max out here. I decided to pull back. I'm like, okay, you know, I know I have a supply advantage on this guy. Don't want to rush it. Let's just pull back. We do see red getting some. He finally picks up all those relics. But he does have a good. He's gonna have a better eco than me. There's no doubt about it. But I want to exploit my, you know, army advantage here. 221, 231 army supply to a 121, right? So it's a big difference. Yeah, and you can see that right here in the. As long as I keep my units near my siege, I think we're gonna be okay, right? We gotta protect the siege, and we'll be good. So he does have a little sneak attack up here, which kind of gets me a little bit off guard. We do pull some units back to fight, and we do lose some of our siege, but not all of it. And you can just see how many more units we have here than our red opponent. We're able to overrun him right there. He has the bank to remax, that's for sure. So he's gonna remax real quick. Got a lot of money here. A lot of relics. Wonder how many he's got. He's got 3 here. 1 here. So he's got at least 4 relics. Plus, you know, if he had any more early in the game, it looks like. No, probably not. But so he got 4 relics. And he's got a huge bank spread across the map, mining all the gold. As I'm trying to get out of my base now and mine gold, I was having some trouble, so I did end up taking these ones that I was saving for the end. The back here. But as long as we keep our supply mass going, looks like we are. You know, taking some out. This is kind of a tougher trade, I guess. He's got cannons in the back I didn't really notice at first, I think. We did lose a few of our siege units, but our infantry ball just kind of, you know, overwhelmed him a little bit. And he's kind of struggling. We're not maxed either now, but you know, I think we just were able to take a successful fight against him, and we're gonna take the sacred sites now. With that, we should push through. He does have a lot of hand cannon. He's, you know, like I said, he had a huge bank, hand cannon, spring elds, but you know, we just had too many units, right? You just can't keep up despite my my small bank. Now my bank's completely drained. His is not, so we gotta be careful here. As long as we just need to make sure we need to regroup is what I think I'm gonna do here. Regroup and you know, I got my my towers here for the for the English you know, what do you call it, the network of citadels upgrade. But we do want to regroup here. I can see that, yeah, he's got a lot of spring belts now, so we're losing our siege. Not looking good. We do want to back up now and regroup and make sure that, you know, we also have no bank here, so we're kind of in a tight spot. I was a little bit worried here at this point, like, oh no, I'm running out of money. You know, I really need to regroup and I need to buy myself some time. So we can sacrifice these sacred sites, we can back it up. You know, red seems like he hasn't been the most attentive player this game. He hasn't realized what, like, his advantage when he has it. So, you know, I think we're already starting to rebuild our army. But for a while there, I think red did have a pretty decent advantage. If he pushed up with his Keshiks, I think he would have been in a potential spot to overrun us there. We didn't have a lot of spearmen, as you can see. There's only 2 spearmen in this whole army here that you're looking at. So it's very possible that he could have overrun us there, Omamutika. But now we're starting to back up, regroup. Things are going to start looking a little bit better for us, I think. You get a keep up in the middle now on the sacred side. We're throwing another one up over here. Now you can see we're not maxed, but we're, you know, we're 170 army spy, which is probably more than he can field. You at 130, and you know, this is a tough one a bit in terms of the siege trades, but we do have more than him, so that's gonna show through. And you know, we're now cleaning up his siege, and he realizes that he just can't beat my army. I have too many units, and he loses the game. So there you go. We actually beat Mong. Fortunately, we had a late game matchup that isn't it can be challenging, but you know, if you play it right, you build your walls, you know, play defensively, definitely overcome it with English. So hope you guys enjoyed that game. We will see you in the next one.